Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be talking about the next Nikola Jokic, Kai Sotto from the Philippines. This guy has everything, dude. Everything. And if my team, I'm a Chicago Bulls fan, if my team had a late first round pick, I don't even think it's that crazy to say with the Chicago Bulls pick with what do we have, 18? I don't think it's that crazy to pick Kai Sotto in the mid to late first round. I genuinely believe this cat is going to be the next generational basketball player in that draft class. Like, he might be the guy with the highest upside. You know, it's all the draft talk right now is, Jabari Smith, Chet, those dudes can hoop. But Kai Sotto, because mainly due to, I guess, COVID restrictions, a couple of years ago, he was going to go play in the G League, and then COVID happened, and, the restrictions and everywhere, essentially, I guess that halted that. So he goes to the NBL, and keep in mind, guys, in the NBL, you have guys like Josh Giddey, for the Rockets fans out there, Jayshawn Tate. Like, the NBL is a good, solid league. It's the Australian National Basketball League, and statistically, you're not going to get anything crazy just in general in that league. So when you look at Kai Sotto's stats, by the way, he's 7'3", and he shot 38.5% from downtown. You look at his stats, it's like 15 minutes a game, like 9 points, 5 rebounds, something like that. His per 36 stats will make you go, ooh. But when you watch Kai Sotto, and I will try my best to try and put some uncopyrighted clips in here, when you watch Kai Sotto play basketball, you're like, holy dude, he's got a lot of skill. His one weakness is probably just his size, but he uses it to his advantage. He uses his weaknesses to his advantage. It's crazy. This man is so polished. What was the story? When he was like 7 years old, his dad had him go, his dad let him start playing street ball with these grown-ass men. You can go up, you can watch highlights of him from like 15 years old to 17 years old, just schooling grown-ass professional basketball players. These are adults, dude. These are adults. His dad and his uncle in the Philippine Basketball Association, the PBA, they were great. So he has that work ethic. He's seen the discipline that it takes to get to a certain stage, to get to a certain skill level. He's witnessed it. What do kids do? Do they listen to what their parents say, or do they do what their parents are doing? Do they learn by example, or do they learn by, words? They learn by example. So his discipline, his hard work, his work ethic is all there. It runs in the family. And like I say, he can stretch the floor. He can protect the rim. He can stretch the floor. He can dribble. He can do anything you want. But like I said, due to him playing in Australia, not being in the G League, there is no love for Kai Sotto. I guarantee we have the draft. It's currently, at the time of this recording, it's June 2nd. All right? I guarantee you, right now, last mock draft I saw, he was projected. First off, I read 2 mock drafts. First one, wasn't drafted. Second one, 49. Bull. That is bull. I guarantee you, 3 weeks from now, 21 days, Kai Sotto, at the worst, will be drafted like 30, let's say 30. I'm going to go 30. I genuinely believe Kai Sotto at the worst is going to go number 30. He will be a first-round pick. If he's not a first-round pick, we're going to have think of Nikola Jokic. Think of Nikola Jokic. Are stars few and far between once you get past the first, couple of picks? Yeah. But are they still out there? 100%. So even if my prediction were to be wrong, which it's not going to because he's a goddamn stud, he's already had all these private workouts, I genuinely believe that these teams don't want Kai Sotto's name to get out there, because I guarantee you, like, every team that worked him out, all 12 of them, or 14, I guarantee you all of them are thinking in the back of their head, damn, we got to find a way to get Kai Sotto on our basketball team. Even if you're like the Lakers and you're trying to, make something happen with just, your random-ass roster pieces, I guarantee you they're sitting there, they're thinking, dude, we got to find a way to get Kai Sotto, because he's got that generational talent potential there. But keep in mind, Nikola Jokic, what was he picked? Number 41 in the second, which is in the second round. Keep in mind, man. So there's something about just players coming from overseas, players coming from America. The way I think, I don't want to get too into this, but I think that the West, especially here in America, I do think we're very soft. I think we've been going soft for several years, and some of these players that you're starting to see in the NBA, they're a little bit more on the softer side. We're seeing fouls get called. We're seeing, just random technical fouls for just not agreeing with an official or what have you. Like, the league is getting, it's still physical, and I like it, but you could argue there are some players, some guys like maybe Ben Simmons that are getting a little bit more, they're maybe a little bit more soft. Now, with that being said, we've got Kai Sotto, who's had that family background. It's almost like coming from like a military dad, but both your your dad and your uncle, you got two family members coming from a damn professional basketball league in your country. Talent. So you've got that. You're 7'3", your wingspan is freaking ginormous. Like, just ginormous. It's over 7'5". We don't even really have his full proper measurements because of how below the radar this cat is. But like I said, man, I guarantee you all these teams that are having private workouts with him, they're thinking, shit, dude. Maybe first round, maybe they're not, maybe not all of them are thinking if we got a late first, maybe, we're a contending team. Maybe we take a gamble with Kai Sotto late in the first. I bet you most teams are thinking that, but even if they're not, they're thinking, we got to find our way to get a second-round pick, or we got to trade up our second-round pick to try and get that cat. I guarantee you. Trying to think if anything else comes to mind here, but, hard work. He's got that work ethic coming from overseas. There's something about just players overseas to me. They just have this, like, natural instinct, this certain basketball IQ. They understand the realities of the world a lot differently than, say, you're born in, Chino Hills, right? You understand the cold realities of the world. You understand things like, I actually don't want to get too much into that. I guess that might not be a little bit more basketball related, but you get what I'm saying. Like, you're coming from a non-Chino Hills. You're not coming from Beverly Hills. I just feel like their work ethic, when you come from overseas, every single player coming from overseas, their work ethic, you see it with guys, especially like Luka Doncic, Nikola Jokic. I mean, these guys, Luka had a lot of hype, but Jokic, I mean, the guy was kind of not laughed around or a laughing stock by any means, but when Jokic got drafted, there were very few players who were thinking, or people who were thinking, damn, that was a genius move. Went very below the radar, and I have a very strong feeling that Kai Sotto is that's going to happen with him. So I wanted to get this video out to you guys just so we have it here. Just when it happens, we can go back and we can watch this video. We can read all the comments so we can see, damn, I'll remember that. That's it for today. Go ahead, drop some comments on Kai Sotto down below. Hit the like button, hit that sub button. I'll see you guys later.